you always label patient. You say, talking of data privacy. Why that, sir? Thank you. A round of applause for Doctor as it's coming out.
Well, that's a question. We have to do that for the purpose of knowing what the diagnosis of the patient is. Well, all those ones on their own too, they are data. Now, when a patient A is labeled malaria, patient B malaria, patient C HIV, patient D typhoid, patient E, let's say tuberculosis. From that 5, data has come out that malaria is commoner than those other ones. So that is one of the reasons why you label them, not because you are biased against the patient. So let me leave the other response to other doctors.
Thank you very much. Doctor, please come out and respond.
I try not to do that, to be honest. I try not to label patients because I don't think it's right to label patients. But in the course of our work, when you're trying to explain or trying to make reference to a patient, you might need to do that. But I personally try not to label patients.
Thank you very much. Any comments from any other professionals? Okay, thank you, sir.
Morning, Engineer Yeni. I'm the area commander, Vehicle Inspection Service, Ikeja. In our own organization, because me and my engineer, we deal with automobiles. Just like a vehicle that came for documentation or was impounded on the road, like about 5 vehicles. Each of those vehicles the driver operating in might not have driving license or vehicle license. We collate all those ones to know our compliance ratio within the state. Thank you very much.
Any other professional in our midst? Okay. So why now? Okay. So any other professionals in our midst? Accountant, lawyers in the house? Okay. You are welcome. So a round of applause for Barrister Ebura Jalloh. Of course, sir. But that is a past CIPM president. A round of applause for him, please. Just make 1 or 2 comments about data privacy. AM. Oh yeah, please come out. Before 10 a.m. Are you one of them? Okay. The first 10 people to arrive here, the first 10 people to arrive here. The first 10 people to arrive here. To register, the first 10 people to register. A round of applause for them, please. So,
I'm Dayo Haluko.
I'm Ajayi Oluwadurotimi.
I'm Senior Neighborhood Corp Officer Disu Olarewaju, attached to Intelligence Department of Lagos State Neighborhood Safety Agency.
I'm Ogushen.
My name is Ogutime Intaraoluwa.
My name is Ola Omoumi Babatunde.
My name is Chimamanda Okonkwo.
I am Ikushemi Oyerunke. I am Tinuade Quadri.
Mr. Togumos, please come and snap with them as usual. And Mrs. Smith. Mrs. Smith, please come and snap with them. These are the early birds. A round of applause for them once again, please. The early birds. Come and stand with them, please. No. Join. Dr. Kola Wole Seni, please come and join them, please. It's not anymore. Dr. Kola Wole Seni, a round of applause for him as he's coming to join them. Thank you very much. A round of applause. For them, please.
The good news is that all of you will be given a medal. An ambassador of data protection before you go. So don't rush away. All the people that came earlier, they'll be given an ambassador medal. You're an ambassador already. Thank you.
Thank you very much. A round of applause. At least you know. Yourself, Abi. You know yourself, Mr. Ajayi, Mr. Disu. So any moment from now, we are starting. Okay. A round of applause for that. They are coming to the podium, please. You're welcome, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Gbadamosi. That's a very wonderful job you have done. I was checking, is this man not taking over my job? But I know he has ginger horse and we are doing fine. I think we have started rightly. Now, big program to do today. But you can be sure we are going to make it as smart as possible. There's going to be a presentation. There are going to be a lot of opening speeches. There are going to be guest speaker paper. And the panelists are here. And we are going to launch a book today. As we are doing here, they are also doing in Abuja. And the moment this book is launched in Abuja, we are going to also launch here. So you can see that we have a long range of activities and some distinguished and understanding people are and we have never done this without in a cake. They call it celebration cake. And this are
Privacy Protection Initiative. Please, a round of applause for Mr. Tokumbo Smith.
Good morning. I expect you to say a louder good morning. This is a global issue we have started, and I believe everybody is supposed to key into this global issue, data privacy and data protection. Good morning. We expect the governor of the state, Mr. Babajide Sanwo-Olu, to be here or represented. So I acknowledge his presence here. I also acknowledge regulation or an act to back up anything. So we were pressing data and information privacy. Information was pressing for a regulation in Nigeria. We were always pressing NIDA and the government that they should do something. At the end of the day, January 28, 2019, NIDA came up with a regulation. And when we were having something like this, they came and they announced to the world. Because the media were present, LTVC was present, Channel was present, Punch was present, and a host of other media houses. So that heralded Nigeria Data Protection Regulation. Today, I'm so happy, I'm full of joy. What we started, there's nowhere you go. You had the DG of NECA say they cannot play with data now. And DG of NECA in particular, they have been inviting me so many times to come and present papers for them, speak on behalf of them to data subjects. When I use the word data subject, I'm used to using data subject. I mean individuals, just like you will use patients in an hospital environment. They have organized a lot of seminars, a lot of workshop on data protection. And last year, Mr. We've done so much when it comes to data protection. This year, we are going to partner with you, and we are going to do a lot of things with you. So also, Mr. Gwengasheson just called me and say, we want to partner with you. Please, can you organize for the students something we do? Also, First Bank just said, look, Mr. Smith, we've gone through your track record. For the past 10 years, you have been doing a lot of things on data protection. Spending your time, money, and everything. This year, we are also going to do something. We are expecting First Bank to be here. So you can see that we have gone so far. And I hope it's no more a child's play. When you talk about data protection, it's a global issue. It's a global issue. Unfortunately, Nigeria, the very first time in the history of this country, I am a certified information data protection system engineer with ISACA. But the problem we have is that it's too expensive now because of the devaluation of Naira to be certified and maintain your certification. Because you are paying almost $1 million to even join, and to maintain your certification, you will be paying nothing less than $350,000 to $400,000. So we now talk to Dr. Bisa and say, let us have a local certification. So that people, because of the devaluation, and there are a lot of people who would like to be certified. And he said, well, they will look into it. But today I'm telling you that we have a certification program in Nigeria, which will be moderated by Institute of Information Management of Africa. Already, like Nigeria Data Protection Commission, they have started training data protection officers and those who are interested. Data protection officers and those who are interested. Already, we have trained in our area nothing less than, we started the training, data and knowledge information privacy protection. We have trained nothing less than 150, prepared them for the certification exam. Just last week also, Nigeria Data Protection Commission sent some list to us and said we should train them on their behalf. They were all paid for by the Nigeria Data Protection Commission, and they deserve an applause because they are going to pay all for their training fee and also the certification exam. The certification exam alone is 200,000 naira, but Nigeria Data Protection Commission will pay for. So we have prepared them, and in another 2 weeks' time, those who are prepared for the certification will sit for the exam. And I know not only us, we have also other DPCOs who have also prepared DPOs and individuals for this certification exam. So I want to applaud people who have no job now, who are looking for profession, to please key into DPO preparation, whereby you can sit for the exam locally because it's a global area. In fact, let me tell you, most African countries have been coming to Nigeria Data Protection Commission that they want because it's very unique. So if you have anybody, I will ask you to please let them know that they have to key in. This is the right moment and this is the right time to key in so that you can have a new profession. And Mr. Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the president. Why? Because he signed Nigeria Data Protection Bill into law on June 12, 2023. So I see that day as a day of freedom because I can sue anybody now who abuse or misuse my data, personal data. And I want you to know that whatever you have given is based on trust. So when anybody shares his or her information with you, it's on trust. You don't need to abuse or misuse anybody. Being certified, being compliant with Nigeria Data Protection Commission. I want to appreciate, especially I will keep on appreciating Professor Akin Abayomi because this is the man who believes so much in privacy by nature of his duty to Lagos State government because they were keeping somewhere where it comes to hospitality, that is medical area, you are keeping personal data, which is very special. I want to also appreciate my children because they have given me a lot of time. Just yesterday, one of them called me, Daddy, what can I do to support you? Financially or what? Say, whatever you like. He had to send me some money. Say, I need to support you. Just yesterday, around 12 midnight, I'm researching. She comes very close to me and says, look, madam, I am researching, I'm telling there is nothing I can do for you now. She had to leave. And even when I'm also writing proposal, it's not easy to write proposal. When you want to write a very good proposal, you need to concentrate because you need to do a lot of research here and there. When I'm writing a proposal or researching, and I used to wake up between 12 midnight to 3 a.m., that is my pattern of sleeping. 12 midnight, 3 a.m., that's the time I sleep and do everything. I have 3 people in my life I want to really appreciate. They are no more. The first fellow, my mom. In 1972, she told me, Tokumbo, anything you have, and then today I can also remember. And the last one is my friend Larry Dada. Larry Dada, I was his best friend. He was my best friend. I was his best man. We had a lot of things in common. He will wake up, send me articles, buy books for me. Whenever I travel to London, we'll sit down, we'll talk, buy books and everything. Unfortunately, he died 2 years ago. The guest speaker, the panelists, they will do good justice to the program of today. Thank you, and I welcome you once again.
Thank you, Mr. Smith. We ask you to do welcome address. You are giving, you don't know you are making another presentation. We have to congratulate the audience because you are taking 2 for the price of 1. Let's put our hands together once again for Mrs. that is also opening our eyes in this conference. I know mommy is always very busy, but I cannot afford not to allow her to be at the back at this time, even if she has to move again. I have the honor to invite to the high table. Guest speaker is here already. Mr. Feyinfolu Okedare, Director Consulting Services for Vismas. I also want him to come to the high table. Oh, thank you, thank you. Let's put hands together for the guest speaker. The National Commission for NDPC supposed to be giving a keynote address at this time. Though it's in Abuja, but we are yet to download the speech that's supposed to be screened here. We are the technical crew are still working on that. In view of that, and I want to believe we have the profile of the speaker. Not yet. Well, I want my co-host to move close to the high table and see the possibility of getting that so that we can make a presentation of his profile before making the presentation. Well, it's going to be very participatory. It's going to be very participatory. This program, feel free to ask. This program, feel free to ask questions. Feel free to ask questions. Feel free to, like Mr. Smith was saying yesterday, we have a very wonderful time. As a matter of fact, I was very wonderful time. As a matter of fact, I was highly educated, and I told all the teacher that's highly educated, and I told all the teacher that if you are asked to come and do this debate, this your student will beat you to it. This your student will beat you to it, because some of those students were just bringing out information, deep information about data protection. It's a great research about data protection. It's a great research, and honestly, I'm impressed. And I think I requested yesterday. That the boy that won the first should come here and talk to us. Is he around? Should come here and talk to us. Is he around? Yes. While we are doing that, I don't know if he can come. We can take advantage to allow him to speak with us now. If he can come, we can take advantage to allow him to speak with us now. And we are done and talk to him. Put our hands. This guy is so fantastic. Come over. You are celebrated. God bless you. Just what you presented yesterday, you can just share with the audience.
Good day, everyone. In today's increasingly interconnected world, the importance of safeguarding data cannot be overemphasized. Am I right? Personal responsibility plays a crucial role in ensuring the security and privacy of personal information. Good day, everyone. My name is Aklaya Wakshama. I'm a grade 9 learner of Great Destination Schools. It's located in Bagada, Lagos. And I would like to talk more about the topic, personal responsibility. Safeguarding data and enabling trust. First, I would like to explain the topic. What is personal responsibility? Personal responsibility refers to the concept where individuals are accountable for their behaviors, their decisions, and their actions. Safeguarding data. Safeguarding data occurs where people follow certain precautions to protect their personal data from theft and those who misuse it. I'm sure that nobody here would want anybody to steal their data, post it online, and say different lies and false information about them. I mean, would anybody want that? And enabling trust. Trust is enabled over time when the people in a society are honest and transparent with themselves. I'm going to explain to you why safeguarding your data is crucial. There are a million reasons why safeguarding your data is crucial, but I'll just give 3. Number 1, it prevents cyber attacks. What is cyber attack? Cyber attack is an attempt by a hacker to break into your device and damage or disrupt your operating system. Data breaches can lead to cyber attacks, such as hacking, phishing, and malware. Number 2, it protects privacy. Personal data contains sensitive information, such as your financial details, your health records, and contact information. Number 3, it prevents misuse. Data, if exposed or stolen, can be misused in harmful ways, such as targeted scams, discrimination, and manipulation. I'm sure you are all wondering, how can we safeguard our data? You can safeguard your data by observing the following guidelines I'm about to give. Number 1, create strong passwords and enable two-factor authentication. If your device or email has a weak password, a hacker can easily break into it and steal your information. Some weak passwords that you should never use are your name, your child's name, the password, and a string of numbers such as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Two-factor authentication is a security feature that adds an extra layer of protection to your account. With two-factor authentication, even when I know your password, I'll still need an additional code to access your account. Number 2, to break into your device and plant a malware on it. If at all you visit a site that poses a threat to your device, this is what you should do. Close the browser immediately, run a security scan, and enable other security features. Number 3, regularly update software to patch vulnerabilities. If your computer doesn't have an antivirus, you are open to hackers and cyber attacks. Some great antiviruses that could be downloaded on your computer are Avast and Norton. If at all you don't know how to install one, a computer engineer, software engineer, or a hardware engineer can come help install one for you. In conclusion, when we all show personal responsibility with our data, we not only protect ourselves from potential harm, but we also help foster a digital society of trust and security. Thank you.
Give me a hug, give me a hug, give me a hug.
Please, a round of applause for him as he comes up. Thank you, sir. It's also fraud risk assessment, investigation, third-party compliance, data analytics, and process re-engineering. He's currently a director in the consulting practice of Mercer in Nigeria, where he oversees the risk consulting function, technology and digital consulting function, and the management consulting function. His team carry out data analytics, internal audit services, vulnerability assessment, and penetration testing, general IT control reviews, risk assessments, quality assurance reviews, cybersecurity reviews on various financial applications, AML reviews, forensic investigation, and so on. He was a team lead in the Information Security Risk Unit of Access Bank, where he carried out cyber threat modeling, database monitoring, and designed information security controls within time, budget, and scope. He started his career in Champs PLC as a management trainee in internal audit department, where he learned the rudiments of risk management, financial audit, and IT audit. He's an alumni of Coventry University and has facilitated several trainings in data analytics, IT audit, IT governance, and is currently a resource person in technology faculty of the Institute of Chartered Accountants of Nigeria, ICANN. His weekly letter to internal auditors is widely read on LinkedIn and is a global ASCA mentor, passionate about emerging technologies, possesses strong project management skills, multicultural competencies, and a commitment to continuous learning. Please welcome Mr. Okedara Fiyinfoluwa. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, everyone. I still can't have that feedback that I want. Good morning, everyone. I will also try to distinguish between data privacy as well as data security. And we will also be wrapping up by focusing on how you as individuals, how you can enable trust. When I do technical presentations, whatever time you have filled your personal information into a register because you visited a building. This is still a major gap that we are being faced with from time to time. We know that in most financial institutions these days, when you are filling form, there is also your organization. What can my organization do in protecting the personal data that is being released or that is being used when it is being provided, whether by customers or visitors or to challenges. Even as you're trying to secure your data, there can also be challenges where you are when you are trying to safeguard data and when you are trying to protect the data within an organization. So let's move forward. How can we enable trust in an organization? How can we enable trust with the data that an organization, for example, is expected to process? So I can see here today that we have different members of different parastatals here today. Whether they are customers to our institutions or they are third parties or they are even users of our facilities, they provide data to us their personal information.
On this will be the moderator for this session, and that is in person of Ambassador Alexander MC Anago, an astute entrepreneur, critical thinker, a mentor, evaluator, ideator, and GRC practitioner with over 20 years of experience providing advisory, consulting, assurance training, and leading organizations to achieve greater heights with over 35 international professional certifications. An active and recognized speaker, an excellent moderator for cloud computing, security, GRC, privacy, data and information management, a member of various global advisory boards on cybersecurity, information security, data management, and so many others. His dedication is in data privacy, awareness of best practice to help secure organization. Please welcome Ambassador Alexandra to moderate this session. Please a round of
fantastic team that talks about respecting privacy, building trust. These are 3 topics in one.
Charter of Africa on human rights. Ladies and gentlemen, the African Charter does not have privacy. So it validates what the Europeans say. So we need to begin, first of all, his children will grow up and continue to see that video online. It's going to affect their mental health. It is going to affect their psyche. It is going to even affect their growth. And one thing I want to leave here with all of you, especially the parents, that's what we call digital footprints. The parents like to showcase your children. You put them everywhere. First of all, when you do that, yes, you are sharing your testimony, you have children. It's good. But you don't know the temperament of these children. You don't even know what they will grow up to become. Some children are extroverts when they are growing up. You have created a future they might not want. And I prophesy it, I always say it. A time will come when children will begin to sue their parents in Nigeria.
And you get to ask questions. There are two things happening at that time. Number one is your intent is to make sure there is no problem, to protect the citizen, the driver, and the rest of the citizens. And at the same time, there's something else happening. That citizen has guaranteed rights that must be protected. One of the reasons why Paradigm Initiative decided that, and I'm sure many of you know this, and I'll say, in March last year, a journalist reported that your data, my data, all of our data was available for free online for 100 naira. And we reported it, and nothing was done about it. And again, in June, another website came up again and began to do the same thing. And this time, we were able to find, not just because one of the challenges is, if you think, oh, it's the data of students, well, you say it's students. If it's data of citizens, your citizens. We found the data of a minister. What have you done about them? We know you are both government.
Okay, so one of the things that I believe will be able to enable trust is if incidents occur within an organization where there's a data breach, I think it's only appropriate that the organization discloses this to the data subject. Now, something happened last year. I'm not going to mention the name of the bank, but there was a bank that many people they were not able to carry out transactions for a period of time, for days. Now, hold on. I didn't call any name. You are the ones calling names. I didn't call any name. So now, this was a concern to the general public. Now, imagine businesses during that period that needed to make transactions at that period. Imagine people who were in the hospitals, who
Okay, so both of them spoke from organizational perspectives. But before we became employees or we became business owners, we are first humans. So I'm going to speak from the perspective of your relationship with your fellow human in terms of, can there be claims of privacy? Men, don't answer if you want to go home. It's just the women. Of this is trust, because the case involves someone checking the phone of the other and finding some very intimate pictures about some other opposite sex. Or when people share with you. Organizations, the reason why we easily shared some of our data with you is because we trust you would not misuse it. But we've seen situations where you would wonder how someone got your information. And this also speaks to some of our houses of worship. Recently, someone told me that a certain bishop was asking for the data of all. Expect. For businesses, for people who work in businesses, for people who own businesses, you need to know that when people share their data with you, before maybe privacy was not a big thing. Right now, privacy is big. It's big. People are suing now. People are going to court and get. I have personally gotten damages against companies before. I have gotten.
With requests, adverts, this and that. People that you have never had any contact with before, and you've never had anything to do with them. And I don't know if you get what I'm driving at here. Is it right? And if it's not right, what are we to do to stop this? Because some things that you don't expect, you just see them coming. Fine, you mentioned Domino. You were the one that gave.
Or WhatsApp. My grandmother would call it WhatsApp. So we need to balance these things. So the child has privacy too, and let us not be the parents violating his privacy.
Very quickly, if telcos are sharing your numbers illegally, please sue them. And if you don't know, Olumide is here. You can talk to him before he leaves. And if you belong to a group of people, we had a class action lawsuit suing telcos for 5 billion naira. The only reason people will stop doing bad things is if the consequences are great. The moment the Data Protection Act was signed, and I know it was a business before, to gather people's details and sell it. The moment that law was signed, that business became illegal. So anyone sharing your data, third party, is illegal. On the, this loan thing, we wrote an entire report, not just on Nigeria, but across the entire African, continent. There are two different issues, and I know you asked a critical question. Can the person who defaulted on loans sue for privacy? Yes. There are two different issues. You defaulted on a loan, that's an issue. There's a contract that works on that. But to take your data and they put up obituary and send to your friends and say this person is dead, cry for him. Now that is illegal, and that in itself is a case. And use it to open a dollar account. And they were charging the person. We sued on the person's behalf. She got 8 million naira. So we need to sue more. That's why, not just VIO, not just NIMSI. Okay? And the third is for WhatsApp. You've been advised on privacy, but please, on your WhatsApp, on your phone, go to settings, privacy, groups, and limit those who can add you automatically. Most of us have it by default that anyone can add you. It's 3 levels. Anyone can add you, or your contacts can add you, or only those you allow. Please. You can invoke, the minor protection, clause. But I think what this does is it sends a strong message to all parents. Please understand digital platforms and tools. If you don't understand them, your children will sell you. Please understand these things. Yes, while they are still minors, you can still say for your own protection, you shouldn't use this and things like that. But when they leave the home and go to environments like boarding school, in schools that are
Money point, where are they registered? No, I think a local. WhatsApp, where are they registered? No. So, now, Zoom, where are they registered? So every time you engage these foreign platforms, if your data is posted on an international server, it's not local. So there's an extent to which we can be able to do in terms of suing at an international level. But if it's local, we know we can get some extent to be able to fight the law with Nigerian law. So that becomes a concern. And that's why some of the regulators are beginning to put laws in place that these international bodies, they should also have, as long as they are engaging with the Nigerian market, they should also have local hosting servers here, where they are engaging with the customers here locally. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Okay, thank you. That will be all from the panelists.
Ambassador Nogo, thank you very much. I know you are a strong panelist yourself. Thank God they don't be a panelist. This officer also being represented here is also the one that led it. Can we put hands together for them? I will now want to invite it's not for the school, but for the students. So I want to call all the three students for the first, second, and third position to proceed to come out, please. Let's put hands together for them. They are very wonderful. But there's going to be a plaque. Yeah, go and do that. There's going to be a plaque for the school, because if every school will have a plaque, because it's the school that produced them, so we have to also appreciate and recognize the plaque. Where is the third man? So, no, not, this is not, we are not ready for that now. No. Where's the, she has a debate another place today to go and win another. Okay, now I want to call the Honorable Chesson to come and do justice to the presentation of this award. Let's put our hand together for him. You'll be wondering why I'm stressing this man, because it's always a backbone for this program, and we don't want to discourage him.
P65 PowerLink ITEL smartphone. Aha. And it is presented to Jadesola Adetokunbo Balogun. I think you should do better than that. Thank you for the work you did. We know your teachers supported, but congratulations. And I trust that you will use this device to also do a lot more work, a lot more research, and this is the least you will win from now on. Please introduce yourself, your name and your school, so we can clap very well for the school.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Okwa Sophia. I am a student of Christ College.
And this is where the DJ should play stand up for the champion, stand up. Great Destination Secondary School. Oh, yes. Aklael Washman. Thank you. He's just taught me how to pronounce his name. I hope I did well. Yes, beautiful. He's very particular. I'll give him the plaque first so he can drop it, and then we can give him the lead prize. The proprietor of the school is here, so I'm going to step out. This is our moment, and the students can also join in. Send this to, you can give this to someone. Let me hand you the device you will now use to type to, it's not, and we have to say thank you to the organizers because they could have given you a small computer, but they've gone all the way to get you a Lenovo IdeaPad. Hey, I'm jealous again. I had to wait until 24 to get my first computer. I trust that this will be the beginning of many, many, many prizes and opportunities for you. And of course, it is a reward of the hard work you've put in. It is a reflection of the training your school has given you, and of course a reflection of the hard work put in by your parents, especially in a nation where we almost always seem to reward bad things. I'm especially proud to give you this today, and to also let you know, like I promised yesterday, that I will not announce what I'm going to give you so that FRS will not want to tax you. But I will personally give you a gift before you leave here today. And I trust it will help you buy a few things that can go with this computer. So, on behalf of since it's paid for by PAIN, I guess I can say on behalf of Paradigm Initiative Board and the entire team, I'm proud to present this to you as the overall winner. Yes. Yes, we have plaques for the schools. So I think we'll give the plaque to the proprietor of the school. Then we'll invite the second school to return so we can give the plaque to them. If we can have the plaque, Mr. Smith, you have to present this one. This one is above my pay grade.
To Great Destination School for their performance yesterday. We are giving this school this plaque because we want you to showcase it. Because people will ask why. It's a way of encouraging the young ones to know about data privacy and also creating awareness on data privacy in Nigeria. I hope other schools will learn from it because by next year, higher prizes will be given. And between now and next year, we'll have a lot of competitions, and we are going to come to your schools, different schools, not only your school, to create a club, data privacy club. So they will be the champions that will promote data privacy in Nigeria.
Well, we want the school that got the second position. Okay, after this, Cal College, they should also come so that they can present their plan for them. Okay. Is anybody did not collect medal among you? This year, how many of them?
So the medals are being. This is for second. Oh, yes.
This is for the school, this is for your school. We will appreciate the principal will visit you. You are very close to us. We promise to visit the 3 schools and then encourage other schools as well. We are going to create a WhatsApp group whereby we pass knowledge to the students. We will not collect your privacy, personal data without your notice. You will give us consent. So based on your consent, you will be put into the WhatsApp group so that we don't want to be sued by Olumide and Sheson.
Okay, thank you very much. The third school. Oh, yes, Vivian Fowler Memorial College. Please put your hands together for Vivian Fowler.
And we also have all the students that participated yesterday, so we want them to also come out.
We want to give you medals.
We want to give you medals. All the students that participated in the debate, we gave some yesterday. If you have collected, fine. But if you are here, you have not collected, and you can come out now and collect.
And because of time,
Mr. Okedari, please put your hands together for him. Mr. Soon to be Dr. Babalola. He's there. Okay, so all panels, including. So for the students, there is the student that a promise has been made to. There is a second student who is in JS2. Please stand up for recognition. She's in JS2, but she was there yesterday, shoulder to shoulder with all the other students. Please put your hands together for them. For data privacy reasons, I cannot collect your phone number, so I have to make sure that someone from my office gets information from your school. So is your teacher around? Okay, where's Kenneth? Okay, so Uche, my colleague, will get your details and will also get, where's the winner? Okay, I think just about. We'll get your details and the additional prizes will be handed over to you. But one final announcement on behalf of Paradigm Initiative, you will see a banner outside there that says RIPOTI, R-I-P-O-T-I. I'd mentioned earlier you should sue. Oh, it's right there. If you look behind you, RIPOTI, report digital rights violations. If a loan app has violated your rights, if a company has given your information illegally, go to ripoti.africa and you will get free legal support. RIPOTI, ripoti.africa.
Thank you very much. Let's put our hands together for that great gesture. Please, sorry, this program, we are now back to base. We are going to be smart. I have the honor to invite the national president of Society of Nigerian Archivists to come and make this presentation, Mrs. Grace Oyebo. Please, quickly, let's put our hand together as she comes. Before you go. Okay, you are going to make presentation for all of them. All the awards, please.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Oseni. Yeah. The panelists, where shall I start from? Okay, this is the guest speaker. Oh, yes, I will get in touch with you. We are so grateful for that insightful presentation. It's an eye-opener. And I'm sure our children have been impacted seriously. And they hope to be like you. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you for the research work that you did. And yes, I know. And thank you for preparing to take more for people that will follow up on your presentation. On behalf of the Data Privacy Day organizers, we present this award to you. Thank you so much. And for the wealth of knowledge. Yes. Now to Mr. Gbenga Sheson, Executive Director of Paradigm Initiative. Thank you so much. Of Paradigm Initiative. Thank you so much. Please, can we give him another round of applause? It was a real insightful presentation. The panel and the way you tackled all the questions and the insightful that we got, we are very grateful. Hope we'll see you again. Okay, you're part of the family. Congratulations. It's my pleasure to give this award to Mr. Sakaovie NS. You are the MD of Dela Leverage Limited. Thank you so much for your time. I know you research deeply into what you gave to us today. Yes, we do. We are very grateful. Thank you so much. Please clap for him. I'm sure you won't leave out the moderator. My own brother. Our ambassador.
Please don't go yet. All of you our documentation. I think that's on you.
Yes. I won't let him go because I have a singular honor to have met this man in 2010 when we had ISO 2700 certification for First Bank. Yes, the first in the whole of probably Africa as at that time. And he was among the team as the, what do you call it again? Hold on. Information Security Audit. Thank you so much for how you moderated today's panel. We are very grateful. Thank you so much.
Anago, thank you very much.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, once again. I'm going to present this by myself. We have members of Board of Trustees here. I'll call them. And then I also have two people that have been working for DKIPPI. And he's been very, very active. He's here. He doesn't know he's going to receive an award this afternoon. And that is the president of Mr. Talabi as well. So I'm calling Dr. Augustine Onoyale to come forward, and also Engineer Laulu Ogutui will come forward. They are both members of the Board of Trustees. And also Dr. Doyin Talabi will come forward.
Okay, have they taken their that's what
One thing with Dr. Augustine, tell you that the very first time in 2016, when we had the Board of Trustees meeting, he was the one who said, he was there with Lagos State Records and Archive Bureau. And here he is again today. He has always been very, very, he's my Aburo, and he's always there with me. Anytime I call upon him, he will always respond. So this afternoon, I want to honor you for what you have been doing. This plaque is presented to you, Dr. Augustine Abiodun Onoye, because you are the keynote speaker. That was the maiden edition when we started certification training program for this Nigeria Data Protection Commission that will be moderated by Institute of Information Management. He was the keynote speaker, and he came that day and to honor us. So as our inaugural Certified Data Protection Officer training held 16 to 18 July 2024 at Lagos Chambers of Commerce. Engineer Laulu, we send this clerk, so he's always in our office. He's more or less an employee. Also, although he's a member of the Board of Trustees, he's always with us, giving us one advice or the other. He was also at the inaugural certified training course we had in July. And also, see, you didn't attend the courses. And also, he was also with us. We started a course last week for Nigeria Data Protection Commission. The whole participants were paid for, both their training fee and also the certification fee will be paid by Nigeria Data Protection. He was there at our office. We have a training hall in our office as well that can contain 50 participants as a go. So he was there at Alausaya, and he had always been an encourager. So despite that, we want to make sure that we don't want to take it for granted. We are honoring today as a member of the board and also as a friend of the house. Thank you. God bless. I also want to present this to Dr. Doyin Talabi. He's our registrar now for Data and Knowledge Information Privacy Protection Initiative. We have set up a school, and we are working in collaboration with Nigeria Data Protection Commission. We have conceived an idea which we have sent to NDPC. In principle, they have agreed, but we will not let the bag out of the cat out of the bag now. By the time we commence, you all know. So he is the registrar, and also, if I say the Lord,
this plaque is presented to 24. This, I think you deserve more than this, but just a token of our appreciation for everything that you are doing in the area of data protection. You are a pioneer, and I think we are going places with this. Thank you for giving the nation this opportunity. Thank you for giving the nation this opportunity.
I have First Bank flag.
Dr. Noyele is still very fresh. Lagos Record and Archives Bureau. Thank you very much, Dr. Noyele. Open it and show.
Mr. Steve Asimota, is he on the hall? Is he in the hall? Mr. Steve, please come. Okay.
Don't go. We are still going to cut the celebration cake.
Good afternoon once again. This plaque is for First Bank Nigeria. They deserve it in the sense that we have been doing some silent partnership with them, and they are also decided to sponsor all our programs, not only this one. In fact, they are also have promised to sponsor Nigeria Data Protection Commission because I had a discussion with them. And today, by the time we have the maiden edition of International Journal of Data Privacy and Data Protection, I want to commit them that they must do something because that is the maiden edition. We are going to give that journal free for, although they have sent it. Today, this is the maiden edition of International Journal. They just launched this journal in Abuja today, and they sent the journals to me this morning that I should launch. I have contributed so much to that journal. I edited a lot of articles, and for your encouragement, for you to be part of us and promise, and you kept your promise, we say big thank you, and we are honoring you with this plaque. We also expect your MD, but I know it's out of the country. But nevertheless, our partnership will continue. We'll do everything.
The first aid. The first aid. The first aid should come out, please.
Please, we want to invite.
I have to showcase this book. We do a lot of research in our organization. I have written 4 books on data protection and also a newsletter. And that was why the Data Protection Commission called me to be a member of their team on the new journal. The man standing beside me, Dr. Doris Talabi, is our registrar.
This honoring of this first early riser as they come.
These are the early birds, right? These are the early birds, right? Well, I appreciate you on behalf of the organization. Punctuality, they say, is the soul of business. If they are going to give out 10 SUVs here today, that's how you just this is the big bird right here in front of you. So I'm honored to present this to you on behalf of the organization.
So I will check, but you can be sure if you don't have the plaque today, you can be sure that you will get the plaque sent to your school.